What's going on, people? My name is Alam. Welcome to another In Motion Football live stream. Today we got Lions and Seahawks. We got a hell of a Monday Night Football matchup. I'm joining after the first drive, which is a Lions 3-and-out. The Lions are playing in their new black uniforms with blue helmets, and they don't have a hot start in those new uniforms. I like the look of them. I absolutely hated the helmets when I saw them in pictures. But now that I'm seeing the helmets in action, they look amazing. What doesn't look amazing, though, is the Lions offense because they're in 4th and 20 on the fourth play of the game for them. So, solid start by Seattle so far. A 3-0 team trying to go 4-0. They're trying to be the third 4-0 team in the NFL. And yeah, they're off to a good start. So Seattle will start with the ball. We got 2 Monday Night Football games going on. What's going on, King K? By the way, hold on. I got a question. How is that pronounced? Is it Kakarot? Kakaro? I'm curious. I'm very unfamiliar. But yeah, good to see you in the chat, my guy. We got sports to watch. CBS, Lions, Seahawks. I'm going to so with the T at the end. King Kakarot. But yeah, Seahawks on first down. Empty set. Okay. DK Metcalf toe tapping on the first play of the game. Yeah, okay, we'll just go by King. King works. Easy enough. But that's a hell of a catch for the first play of the game. God damn. What a play. We also have Lions Dolphins, which we can go to for commercials. But I really don't feel great about that game at all because Will Levis also got knocked out of the game. So at this point, the hell, I don't want to turn off my ads or my ad blocker. Yeah, it's Mason Rudolph against Snoop Huntley. Literally, like, did they go up against each other for Ravens and Steelers? Kenneth Walker tackled behind the line of scrimmage on a toss. But yeah, what do you guys think of these Lions uniforms? I actually hated the blue. I hated the helmets when I saw pictures, but they look good actually seeing them. Yeah, the black and blue looks amazing. That's a good point, though. They do need to change the field. They could have gone with a black Lions logo because I think on the helmet, the logo is black. So they could have done that as well to go with the theme. Yeah, Black Lion is the way. Okay, I'm gonna share this screen. Like what Cincy does with the white tiger. So I like Cincinnati's white uniforms, but there's some detail about it that I don't like. No, actually, I don't like when they wear it with their orange helmets because the rest of the jersey is black and white, and you got the white tiger stripes on the uniforms, and then the orange stripes on the helmet. I think that's a mismatch, and they wear that sometimes. But yeah, when they go all white, that looks nice. Actually, first commercial break. What am I doing? Let's go back to the other game. Titans Dolphins. It looks like so the Titans have 6 points, and I don't know if that means they got a touchdown and missed the extra point or kicked 2 field goals. About to look it up. Nope. So it is 2 field goals. 2 50-yard field goals. 52 and 53 yards. Nick Folk coming to save the day in this game. Snoop Huntley has 2 completions. This this game is living up to the expectations, which were none. There were no expectations, and it's living up to it perfectly. Gotta switch back to this game immediately. Okay, the tricky part about switching to the other game during commercials is you don't want to miss any of the actual good game. Montgomery up the middle. Second and 6. Lions with a lot of big players. I think 3 tight ends on the field. A play action. Pass rusher throws Goff off of his spot, but he actually does a whole spin and finds Jameson Williams anyways. Finds JMO for about yeah, you see the black lion on the helmet? That's the way. That's the way. They should have put that in the middle of the field. Are the end zones black? Because that's what the Eagles do when they wear the black uniforms. They black out the end zones as well. Oh, the end zones are blue? I can't tell. I can't tell if that was blue words or if it was the whole end zone. Tyrese Knight. Is that a linebacker? I don't know who that is. Another play action for Detroit. I think they are setting up some run plays later in the game. Play action completions, 2 in a row. One to J-Mo, this one to Amon-Ra. I mean, with this one, it looks like Jameson Williams is definitely a decoy here because he's not running that route like the ball's coming at all. Okay, they motion in the tight ends into the backfield. Actually, finally handed off to Montgomery, and what do you know? He gets 8 yards. So they set up a couple play actions, and you knew a run was coming, and it finally happens. It's for like 8 yards. Especially the way they were getting completions off the play action. They were getting completions right behind the linebackers. And that's the space to attack when you're doing play action. So the linebackers maybe go back a little bit, and a bunch of space. There ends up being a bunch of space for David Montgomery. Montgomery gets it again. Runs for about 11 yards before stumbling. So while Detroit's first drive was a disaster, ended up in a 3-and-out with a 4th and 20, this drive seems a lot better. A lot of big formations for Detroit so far. I feel like I've seen 2 tight ends, sometimes 3, for the bulk of this drive. So Detroit's playing pretty big personnel-wise. Play action. Goff rolls right. Finds his backup tight end in the flat. I think that's the best play for the Seahawks defense this whole drive. Detroit. It feels like Detroit's gotten chunks of yards every single play. Laporta is in the game. Seems like he hasn't got much action yet today. And this year generally he hasn't been doing that well. Oh shit, so the yards are coming. Gibbs up the middle. Gibbs runs all the way to the 4. Had a head of steam. That tackle at the 4 stopped the touchdown. Damn, Detroit is rolling. Gibbs stands up so vertical behind the line of scrimmage. Like he's standing up straight. You see someone like Derrick Henry who's leaning forward, hands on his thighs. Gibbs is just standing up straight. You got Montgomery now in the game. A really tight formation here. Only 2 tight ends, but the 2 receivers are right there with the tight ends. Hand off to Montgomery. Gets stood up after getting 2 yards. Yeah, the way the Lions have ran the ball here, I feel like they set up the run with the 2 play actions. 2 successful play actions early. Probably put Seattle's defense in a situation where it's easier to run on them. So the end zones are blue. That's bullshit. They should be black as well. Was this Demo? I didn't see which running back this was, but the Lions, Montgomery runs it down to the 1. It's time for a play action. Play action, find Laporta in the back of the end zone. Let's see it. So they got an extra lineman, 2 tight ends, and a fullback. This is classic play action throw to the offensive tackle kind of a situation. Montgomery sneaks into the end zone, gets in by maybe a couple inches, but really standard Detroit Lions drive here. They're going to see to make sure that he got in. I think he kept his knees up. Yep. In the end zone for sure. Okay, hold on. Commercial. I'm going to go to the other game. Oh, it's a commercial on this game as well. I don't want to miss it, though. This is my fear of switching to the Dolphins-Titans game, is I don't want to miss any of the actual good game, switching to that nonsense. I'm not interested in that. But yeah. So I didn't know what I would do as a secondary activity for this stream. I'm thinking we could. Here's the thing. I don't want to preview next week if I do Thursday night football, because that's my preview stream. But I might have to. And then if I preview the games, then I know I'm not doing Thursday night football for sure. And then you guys will see me tomorrow for playoff landscaping, and then you guys will see me on Sunday again for Sunday night football. But yeah. Did something change in the Dolphins game? Did somebody score? No, the Dolphins got a field goal. Damn. Things are looking detrimental for Tyreek and my fantasy team. So the Seahawks get the ball for their second drive. They did nothing after getting a first down. The first play of the game for them offensively, they get like 20 yards. Great catch by DK Metcalf on the sidelines. But after that, they went 3-and-out. So kind of a similarly bad drive for them to Detroit. Let's see if they can match up for their second drive here. If they can match up with Detroit's second drive. First and 10 from the 30. JSN in motion and then Charbonnet for motion. It's a wide receiver screen that goes for like 2 yards. I like how they motioned the running back in basically to block. I like the play design there. It didn't work at all, but it was nice to look at. Oh, 2nd and 8, and Geno Smith throws into a crowd. Yeah, it's a nice play design. I mean, you just got to credit Detroit's defense there. But Geno Smith here, this is a questionable decision because it's not open by any means. And especially the way the ball bounced, it didn't really bounce that much. But when you see Lockett there, it could have bounced straight in the air. That was a dangerous throw. Smith finds JSN, who could have been tackled short of the first down marker, but he did a good job of getting past the first down marker there. Good wide receiver play from JSN there. I was a huge fan of his at Ohio State. I think I was definitely wrong about how good he is. I thought he'd step into the league and be really, really good. He still might be. Just hasn't happened yet. JSN is open again. Yeah, he threw to somebody else. So it looks like he threw to Bobo, who actually ran a route into the space that JSN cleared out. Watch JSN cross the middle of the field here and take one linebacker with him that just opens up a touch of space between the zones for Bobo. If Anzalone doesn't take those steps with JSN to his right, that throw probably isn't there. But that's just solid play design. I like Seattle's play design so far. Geno throws to the left to Metcalf, who, again, that was a lot like the throw to Lockett there. I just think the thing is, if you're going to throw to Lockett when he's covered, bad idea because he can only do so much muscling. You throw to Metcalf when he's covered like that, it's a different story because that's a big boy right there. That's a big, big, big boy. So, random fun fact about Mike McDonald. Oh, okay, so it's offsetting penalties. But basically, when I do these YouTube videos, I put hashtags in the bios, and the whole point is like that will make the video show up when people search for things. And what I do is that there's a website I go to kind of look up what are popular search things that are searched. And I can look up something like Seattle Seahawks, and it'll show me the things related to the Seattle Seahawks that people search up and how much. And usually when I do that, I look for some names. So I look for players, whatever. I just look for names that I can put hashtags in the bio for. You know that Mike McDonald is more searched than any player? I don't know why that's the case, but his name popped up before DK Metcalf, before Geno Smith, before anybody there, before Lockett. Oh my God, DK. Oh my God, DK. When being tough goes wrong, when being tough goes wrong, 3 guys couldn't tackle him. Oh my God, 3 guys couldn't tackle him. He stayed up, and then 1 linebacker. So 3 DBs couldn't tackle him. And then it looks like a linebacker shows up, Jack Campbell, and just smacks the shit out of him. Ooh. I don't think his knee is down, but it's close. Oh, Geno Smith, what are you doing? Geno Smith. He tried to run right through a DB. Bad idea. 2 horrible ideas there from DK and Geno Smith. Horrible ideas there. When being tough goes wrong. Yeah, it was a fumble. Message to wide receivers. Don't stay up in the middle of the field because there's linebackers and defensive linemen that are coming. There's nothing else for them to do. They can't get blocked on their way like towards their own side. Like when they're running from the line to their own side of the field, nobody's going to block them. So if you're a receiver and you just stay up in the middle of the field, know that you're going to get smacked. It happened to Brandon Cooks in the Super Bowl. It happened to Devontae Smith against the Saints. It just happened to DK Metcalf. If you're a receiver and you're being stood up or held up or you're staying up in the middle of the field, just know that a bigger, stronger person is coming. This is football 101, people. This is football 101. Damn, did they just show Kirby Joseph doing a backflip out of the tunnel? That's a hell of an entrance. Okay, I can go to Dolphins Titans, I think. Nah, it's a commercial on that game too. Fuck, what's the point of having two games on if I can't rely on one to show me, football when the other one is on commercial? Like, come on, man. The hell is the point? Yeah, it was 1 week today that I got rated by Tom Grassi's live stream. That shit was crazy. You know what's also pretty wild? When I have that, I put I put it in the title that in that video, Tom Grassi rated, and his fans still watch that video. It's up to 2.5K views. It's crazy. Want to early predict rewards like we did with the season? 100%, 100%. I just want to. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna quickly look for like if there's a website or something that's good for something like this. NFL awards. Okay. I'm seeing people's preseason picks, but I'm trying to see, is there a predictor somewhere? Oh, we can look at the odds right now. Okay, we can do this. So yeah, King, we'll get into it. We'll definitely once there's no once the other game goes to halftime and the next time this game goes to commercial, we'll start working through that. Jahmyr Gibbs up the middle to the end zone for a touchdown. And the Lions are up 14-0, and DK Metcalf has to hold that. So this is not this kind of game you want to be in against Detroit. They're up early. They're gonna be able to run the shit out of the ball. They know you have to respect the running game. They're gonna set up good play action out of it. Detroit might run away with this one, leaving two undefeated teams in the NFL. The extra point for Detroit looks like he missed it. Nope, he put it through. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the other game now. Oh, Will Levis is back? No, he's not back. They're just showing him. They're showing him going into the tent. He has a helmet on. Is he all right? Well, Mason Rudolph's stats are actually better. No, Mason Rudolph is in the game. So you know what I said at some point? I was talking about the game, the Titans, and I was like, are they 2-0 if they could just play Mason Rudolph? Because they lost their first two games sheerly because of Will Levis's stupidity. Like he gave the other team the touchdowns that they needed to win the game. Well, he gave the Bears the touchdown, and then he took away points from the Titans by by fumbling the ball there. So like, yeah, you could say maybe Rudolph doesn't do the some of the things that Will Levis did do in the game. I also think it would be fair to say like It's not like he does a whole lot. There's a chance Rudolph could have played those games in the 2-0. So to see Rudolph in the game outperforming Levis so far, not by much, by any for what it's worth, but that is happening. That is happening. In this game, Will Levis has thrown a pick and Rudolph has not. Okay. Let me pull up the website. Okay. Let me see how that looks on the stream. Perfect. Okay, cool. So that's what we're going to get into. What did I miss here? Did Nuke catch a ball? Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna talk about it though, King. We're gonna talk about it. There's fair points to make there. So we got the kickoff in the Lions game. Seattle gets the ball. I would go as far to say that do they need to score like if they look bad in this drive, yeah, I think Detroit might run away with this game. They maybe if they have a good drive, get a field goal, defense does their job, the game could turn, but they have to show something on this drive. Geno Smith hands off to Kenneth Walker, who gets like 2-3 yards. It doesn't look like Seattle's running game has been effective so far today. Let me see the stats on that. Well, damn, it's 2 rushes for 3 yards. So yeah, definitely not effective. Geno Smith throws the ball, goes right through his tight end's hands. Is that Noah Fant? Goes right through his hands. Ooh. What happened there? The tight end just wasn't looking for it. Is that I don't know who that is. Brown. The ball goes right through his hands. 3rd and 7. Damn, that would have been the first down as well. Well, this is a big down here. Geno drops back, rolls right. Found JSN who found a gap between the zones there. Just good patient running there. That looks like a play design that was appropriately called for that defense. I think Grubb had a good feel for what Detroit was going to throw at them. Because that's just a great zone beating route. Geno drops back, looks for Metcalf. Great coverage by Carlton Davis. Right there with Metcalf, running the route with him damn near. He makes a good play on the ball. Gino drops back, throws to Brown, who takes a shot. I mean, at least he catches it this time. He keeps running as if he didn't go down. Oh, he's got one of those janky looking tight end helmets. Looks terrible. It's a big third down for Detroit. Whole crowd holding up the threes. Charbonnet motions into the formation. Linebacker comes with him. They're showing man. Geno Smith is scrambling. He's running actually directly backwards. He starts running, gets tackled. Damn, he was actually running with his whole heart there. I've never seen him run so hard. I've never seen Geno Smith run that hard. Man ran directly backwards, like towards his own goal line. And there's holding on the defense, so it's automatic first down. So they were in man coverage. And you see why Geno Smith tucked the ball and ran, because the holding penalty actually caused a bunch of people to run into each other, and nothing was there. So he just ran for his life. Geno Smith rolls left, throws to Lockett, gets about 6 yards. A lot of quick decisions for Geno so far in this game. The OC is scheming up some good reads for him because he's not having to do a whole lot to decide where to go with the ball. Geno throws left. Kenneth Walker is there. Oh my God. Kenneth Walker was up the whole time? That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. Holy shit. I gotta see this again. He was never down at any point? It's another automatic first down. What are they calling here? I mean, his helmet was down there. So for what it's worth, if that play had to stand, the helmet definitely went down. So he gets thrown. He's on his feet. He gets thrown again. Yeah, his helmet touches the ground, though. That's being down, right? Not that it matters, but I think that would have counted. Kenneth Walker runs right into a bunch of Lions. Oh my God, they try to throw him on the ground again and they can't get him down. This guy is doing a great job of staying up. I mean, he's got no yards for his efforts, really, because the last play, a penalty gave them the yards, and this play, he only got 2 yards, but that guy is running his ass off. Geno looks right, has DK Metcalf wide open, who rolls into the end zone for a touchdown. Responds after his fumble by getting a touchdown there. Carlton Davis gets burnt in single coverage. So we're going to watch this replay, enjoy this footage. It looks like there was a single high safety. So that's, again, another great play design in that situation. Oh, he's short. He's not in the end zone. He's at the 1 yard line. But again, a slot fade for DK Metcalf against cover one is ideal. That is the perfect play to be in. And you just find that, yeah, there's a lot of times where it looks like the OC is dialing up a really good play for Seattle. Yeah, this is going to be Mark Short, buddy. They're about to run it in. So DK Metcalf misses out on the touchdown. They're in the shotgun. They hand it off to Kenneth Walker, who is stood up at the same half-yard line that the Seahawks were at before. So that's a wasted play. I'm going to check into this Tennessee-Miami game, see where this game is at. Miami has the ball down 57 seconds to go. It looks like on their own side of the field. Yeah, at their own 25. There's a flag on the play. Don't tell me it's going to back Seattle up. Don't tell me it's going to back Seattle up. Wait, I went to the other game and I think I missed the penalty. I didn't think that they would say it this quickly. Oh, it's on Detroit. It's too many men on the field. What is that, a 2-inch penalty? Kenneth Walker gets into the end zone on first down, runs right into the pile, and then just runs around everybody and sneaks into the end zone at the pylon. So we got a 7-point game, provided that the extra point goes in. I want to see this replay. He did a great job of bouncing off the pile. Yeah, bounces off his own tight end. Aiden Hutchinson absolutely just destroys a tight end, as you'd expect. And the Seahawks get a touchdown back with 10 minutes to go in the second. Okay, King, if you're down, I think we're about to get into this MVP stuff pretty soon. Or the awards pretty soon. So how are we gonna do it? Do you want to talk about what they've what the awards would be at this point right now so far in the year, or do you want to project based on what we know so far? What do we think it's going to be at the end of the year? I think projecting is more fun. I think projecting is a lot more fun. I think talking about what's happened so far would be kind of lame. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Bet. Damn, we got illegal shifts with 20 seconds to go before halftime here in the Dolphins-Titans game. This game really is terrible. This game is awful. The hell did I just drop? So it's 3rd and 8 with 20 seconds to go. The Dolphins have 2 timeouts. I don't know what they're doing. Bamford banned in hot ass. Yeah, this game is something else. Again, thank God it didn't have to be the standalone game. Oh my God. They ran right into Tavondre Sweat. Right into Tavondre Sweat. Oh, they put the camera right on a fan that said, "What is that fucking bullshit?" Perfect. perfect summary of this game so far. We're pivoting away from this for a good minute. Yo, what the hell are they showing on ESPN? DK Metcalf cervical neck fracture. Why do you have to show me this shit? We don't need to see this, man. ESPN's infatuation with people going through fucked up shit is crazy. Jared Goff, play action. Once again, play action right into the middle of the field. Right into the middle of the field, just to push the linebackers back. Hello, let's go Lions. Okay, I see who Jared Brown has his money on. That's a betting man right there, and he wins big. Somebody smell like shit. I knew exactly the meme you were going for. Is this Laporta? Oh, thank God. No, there's a flag on the play. Come on, guys. My fantasy team. My fantasy team needs it. Stop the bullshit. Oh, it's a face mask? Okay, the Laporta yard stand. But yeah, Jared Brown, let us know. Do you have any bets on this game? Okay, Gibbs in the backfield. Again, look how vertical he stands. He stands completely straight. Runs right into the Seahawks defenders. By the way, it's 6-3 Titans over Dolphins. Bro, I just tuned into that game before halftime to see if I could see something before halftime, and I saw a whole lot of nothing. Yes, we know, and we'd actually rather not know. I'd actually rather forget that game is there and an option for me. I am not a fan. Jared Goff, hands off to Gibbs. Oh shit, he has space. And he runs for about 7 yards. And his tape is falling off of his tricep. Jimmy, I think that's the worst game of the week. It might be the worst game of the year, if I'm being completely honest with you. It's a disaster. Let me see how many games I predicted right this week. I'm really bad at predicting games against the spread, by the way. Like, I am not good at that. What did I do this week? Oh, I'm 7-7 this week so far. Nice. Wait, the Titans got a field goal? What happened in this game? The hell did the Dolphins do? Guys, we left that game. So on 3rd and 3, whoa, what? Oh my God. With 16 seconds to go, Mason Rudolph passed to Tyler Boyd for 26 yards. Guys, you see that? There was a 26-yard pass completion before halftime. And that set up another long Nick Folk field goal. They are Damn, Laporta with more yards. Damn, bro, I don't want to see Gibbs get another touchdown. My fantasy team would not be happy. All right, Gibbs in the backfield, standing up straight like he's not playing football. Play action to him. Oh, they look back to Amon-Ra. That's a hell of a play. Oh, shit, they're at the 1 yard line. Please take Gibbs off the field. Please take Gibbs off the field. No, Gibbs is on the field. There's a flag on the play. Let it be on Detroit. Back them up. Big up, Joel. Yo, Dolphins Titans is the stinkiest game I've ever seen. Seahawks Detroit's pretty decent. The thing is, Seahawks Detroit's decent. It's just like, I don't know if this is the right way to put it, but it's like a swaggerless game. Like, there's nothing interesting about the game. It's just good level football. Man, hell no. Hand off to Gibbs. And he gets in for a touchdown. That's a bullshit. That's a bullshit. So the Lions go up 2 scores. They're going to run the shit out of this game. King is a fortune teller here. Okay, so guys, I pull up the awards odds. We're going to go through the odds here. So for MVP, the leader is Mahomes. Then you got Allen, Stroud, Darnold, Lamar, Purdy, Burrow, Hurts, and Rodgers. So if we're going to project how this is going to go, I think maybe it's worth talking about the top 5 and how we expect their seasons to go from this point onwards. So if we start at 5 here, I think Lamar is going to have to carry. He's going to have help from Henry, but the receivers just aren't good. Like, I think Lamar is going to, by the end of the year, be higher than 5. I think he's going to be closer to the top for the MVP race. Darnold, I think Darnold is going to not be there. Like, he's going to fall. And I don't think necessarily that the Vikings are going to fall apart, but I think it's going to become clear how much help he has. And then, if anything, he might be looked at as one of the things that's stopping them from being, really, really, really good. So, Darnold, I'm saying, isn't at 4 anymore. Stroud, I think this is just about fair for Stroud. I think Stroud has so many weapons that his stats are going to look ridiculous at the end. I think he's going to get enough wins. They already have 3 wins, and I don't even think they're playing particularly great ball. So, yeah, I think the Texans, he's set up to look, or to be really high on the MVP list at the end of the year. Josh Allen, yeah, you already see the Superman act has started because the receivers are, it's a rough situation there with the receivers. The running back situation's good. Like, it's not special, it's good. And the receivers aren't anything to write home about. So then the here's the thing, the big caveat with Mahomes, I'm seeing here, he said it's basic, but I think Josh Allen finally wins MVP. My only thing is if Mahomes had his receivers, I would be with you because I would say that Mahomes has weapons. Josh Allen doesn't. I think they're both going to win a lot of games. Some people are going to look at Josh Allen and say, look what he did without weapons. Mahomes lost his weapons. So it's going to be another carry job. And I think if Josh Allen gets the MVP, it'll be because people are just tired of Mahomes. But in terms of just merit, like, both Mahomes and Allen are going to have to carry. Both of them, I think, definitely belong as 1 and 2, regardless of who gets 1. That should be the 1 and the 2. But yeah, just to address the rest of it, I don't think Purdy, Burrow, Hurts, or Rodgers are even in this conversation. I realistically don't think Darnold is in this conversation. I think Stroud and Lamar 3 and 4 makes sense, but yeah, I got Allen and Mahomes being 1 and 2, and yeah, I just think that it's just really about how tired people are going to be with Mahomes. That's where I'm at with it. I don't know how you guys feel, but I kind of think that the stage is set for Mahomes to get it with the receivers being hurt. And to be honest though, King, you said this is basic. No, I think the most basic thing is saying Mahomes wins it. I think Josh Allen wins it. I don't think that that's basic. God damn, bro, I'm tired. I did like 4 hours of live streams before this. So after this is done, I'll be up to like 7 hours of live streaming today. This is my most serious live streaming day ever. And Geno Smith almost got Charbonnet killed. Depends. Also depends. Oh, 100%. I mean, that same goes for just about everybody. Depends how they play from this point onwards. Yeah, that's a good point to make. Like Josh Allen has definitely outplayed him so far this year. So again, if we were doing the MVP at this point, it should definitely be Josh Allen. Charbonnet in motion. Seattle, I feel like, has found a lot of joy throwing these little 7 to 8 yard routes just in between zones. Simple routes too, just like either crossers, ins, outs, hooks, just simple routes. Oh shit, I didn't know this. Rodgers is hurt? Damn, Lions get a big sack here on first down. Linebacker Rodriguez. Second and 16, and they don't run a play. They call a timeout. Yeah, the final play, he was limping off the field. Damn, things with the Jets just always seem to end up like shit. Doesn't matter what they do, doesn't matter how they do it. Things fall apart with that organization. Okay, let's see what the odds are looking like for the next award. Okay, actually, I'll go one by one. So, top of the list, Saquon Barkley plus 400 for Offensive Player of the Year. Number 2, Derrick Henry, 550. Justin Jefferson, Nico Collins, CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra, Jamar Chase, Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, you can throw this away with the injury to Tua. Jonathan Taylor, no. Jamar Chase, nah, I don't think the Bengals are going to do well enough. Amon-Ra, I feel like with Jahmyr Gibbs ascending as a player and J-Mo ascending, I don't know if Amon-Ra will have a chokehold enough in that offense to win an award like this. It looks like Nico Collins is dominating right now, but Tank Dell is still coming back from the injury. I think he could get more and more of a role in that offense. Jefferson, I think, could win this because I think the stage is set. If the Vikings get the 1 seed, and we did a prediction for the season, it's possible that the Vikings get the 1 seed. I think the Vikings getting the 1 seed, it'll be on the back of him going absolutely nuts. And if that happens, I think he wins the award. So I actually think Jefferson in my opinion, is the favorite here. But Derrick Henry and Saquon, I think those are both about the teams because I think they're both going to do crazy numbers this year. It'll literally just be about the teams. I'll take Jay Jettas. Yeah, me and King are on the same time right here. I think Jettas gets this one. It's a shame too. I had for the first time in my life, I had the number one overall pick in fantasy last year, and I took Jefferson, and it pissed me off. I took Jefferson, and then my team started to struggle, so I had to trade him. Because I couldn't afford to just not have his value. I needed to get some value that was healthy. So that pissed me off, but I wish I had him this year. Geno Smith, 2nd and 16. It looks like the ball was snapped early and he wasn't expecting it, and he predictably just throws the ball out of bounds. That play looks like it was a mess. Well, the update on CMC is he has Achilles tendonitis in both legs, so he might be out for the rest of the year. I'm just seeing this Mahomes hit on Rice for the first time. That's fucked up. Oh my God. Poor guy. Got taken out by his own quarterback. He got taken out by the GOAT. Great play design here. A hook and ladder for Seattle. They did a Detroit in Detroit. They did a Detroit in Detroit. This offensive coordinator is showing out. What a play. What a play. But yeah, see, in terms of CMC, I think the problem is he got crazy usage at Stanford. For those of you who were there to remember, CMC got 400 touches for multiple years at Stanford. And this was a big talking point in the draft, was how worn down he was in terms of the volume he got in college. And then he went on to the pros to get a lot of volume. And I think compared to how much football he played, he stayed relatively healthy. Of course, he picked up his injuries, but for a running back who gets as much usage as him, I thought he did a good job of staying healthy. But these things add up. You cannot trick the system. The system being the body. And the body comes to collect. So he's got these Achilles issues now. They're not getting better. It's just what happens. They should have played him a little bit less at Stanford. Wait, the other game is back? Oh shit. Football is back in Miami. I just turned the TV on to see Jalen Waddle frustrated. I can only imagine why. 3rd and 9. Snoop Huntley drops back, narrowly escapes a sack, throws it into the dirt to somebody's feet. It looked like Jonnu Smith's feet. It kept looking like he was going to get sacked, but then he kept not getting sacked. That was chaos. Oh, Waddle dropped it, so he wasn't even mad at Snoop Huntley. Damn. Poor Huntley. I just assumed he did something wrong. This Titans punt returner was trying to get smacked. He's lucky that didn't happen. One of 3 plays for negative yards. Oh, third of the plays for negative yards, Miami. Damn, it's that bad for Miami? Good God. Who does Miami and Tennessee play next week? I want to make sure to not watch those games. Next week, Tennessee has a bye week, thank God. And Miami plays New England. Oh my God, Miami, New England. Next week, that's a disaster. Oh my God, that's horrible. I hope New England wins. That's who I'm going to be cheering for. 2nd and 8 after the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Seattle has the ball at the 43 of the Lions. Bobo in motion. Geno Smith steps up. And the placement to Fant would have been awesome if there wasn't a lion in the way. That was very good coverage. Holding on the offense would have brought it back even if there wasn't good coverage. And Noah Fant is hurt. Talk about a disaster. We have an early season tank bowl. Yeah, to be honest, okay. New England is obviously not drafting a quarterback. Miami, they should draft a quarterback, but there's a chance they don't with Tua. This might be Travis Hunter Bowl. It might be Travis Hunter Bowl. They pick up about 8 yards on a dump off to Charbonnet. So they get it back down to 3rd and 10. Either him or Jalen Milroe. But that's the thing. New England isn't taking a quarterback for sure, and then there's a chance Miami isn't. So that game might be about, even if that pick isn't for number 1 overall, number 2 overall, that pick might be for best non-quarterback, which is definitely Travis Hunter. DK is complaining to the referee after 3rd and 10. Carlton Davis is talking too. I think there's normal hand fighting there. I don't think that was warranting of a penalty. These yawns are kicking my ass right here. Well, Seattle's going to be at least down 14 at halftime. So that's not good for them. You thought that was DPI. Maybe I missed the contact. What was the contact? Was he grabbing DK? Yeah, because I missed it. God damn, I'm leaning like crazy. But yeah, I may have missed it. Let's see what's going on here. No. Okay, defensive player of the year. You got TJ, Aiden Hutchinson, Nick Bosa, Chris Jones, Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, Fred Warner, Michael Parsons. So I'm saying that this is a 3-horse race between Watt, Hutchinson, and Chris Jones, just on account of team success. And I think there's going to be some voter fatigue with Chris Jones. So I like this being a matchup between TJ Watt and Aiden Hutchinson. And I think that one goes down to literally who had the better regular season in terms of wins. So depending on who wins more games, Pittsburgh or Detroit, that for me will dictate who wins this award. But yeah, I think it's a 3-horse race, and Chris Jones has the odds stacked against him just because of how used to him doing well people are. But yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of Defensive Player of the Year? Detroit starts at where their own 15. I think they have all their timeouts. Yeah, we expect that, King. We expect the homerism. But it's fair because obviously he deserves the consideration. Check down to Gibbs, who gets like 1 yard out of it. But yeah, Detroit does have all their timeouts. So they do have that going for them. This is his best chance of winning it if Aiden doesn't go crazy like he did against Tampa. He's going to go crazy. I just really think it'll be whose team does better. Especially with the kind of team like Pittsburgh has. If they do really, really well as a team, the defense is a huge part of it. And obviously, TJ Watt is a huge part of the defense. So if Pittsburgh wins 12 or 13 games, teams probably look at TJ Watt as the main reason. Now, I don't think they're going to win that many games, but we did the prediction. We did the predictor yesterday, and I think we had them getting 12 wins. They don't have the hardest schedule. Jared Goff, oh my God, gets sacked with one hand. And that surely takes us to halftime. Surely they just let the clock run down. Third and 17. Did Seattle take a timeout? Is this why the clock hasn't run more? It's not hard in the first like 8 weeks, but it's the final weeks that are hard for sure. Our schedule was ranked one of the hardest in the preseason. Yeah, and then I guess you could say like all the divisional games at the end of the year are played in such dog shit weather. But I think Pittsburgh is built for that too this year, having a running quarterback. Because they've never had a running quarterback since we've watched football, right? Like us, this group of people. I've never seen Pittsburgh have a running quarterback. I think they had Mike Vick for one game. So yeah, that aside, they finally have a running quarterback for these bad weather games. So Seattle did all that just to have the ball. I mean, fair enough. They have it at their own 40. They have a chance to maybe get 15 yards along the sidelines, kick a field goal. Well, we'll see what they can do here. They're at their own 39. Geno Smith throws a slant. If they catch that there, that gets tackled in bounds, and that's the end of the half. How is that the first thing you try to do? It's got to be the sidelines or a deep shot that maybe has a chance to score. Dolphins are the only team to not hold the lead this season. Whoa. But they've won a game. How does that stat work? Are they talking about something else? Oh no. Is this a live ball? It's not. Makes sense. So that kind of doesn't really count, I guess. Wait, what do we? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they won. So that doesn't count because you have the lead at the expiry of the game. Yeah, you're right. 0 seconds. That's the way to say it. They've spent 0 seconds leading in a game. So we're just going to get a Hail Mary here. Wait, the Dolphins got a field goal. It's 9-6 or 6-9, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, Seahawks did all this just to throw a Hail Mary. Whoa, they actually stole some yards here. You know what? They're going to be able to kick from 62 here. They stole 2 quick yards. So Jason Myers is going to kick from 62. His career long is 61. This is in the dome. So the conditions are ideal. Would it not be fucked up here if this gets blocked and run back? Oh shit, the Lions sent a returner out there. The kick is not blocked, but it is wide. Oh no, it's caught. It's returned. So Detroit gets to return it back. It's a kick. There's no six. It's not a kick six. Well, there's a flag on the play, but it doesn't matter because there's no time left. Is this a horse collar from 66? No, it's a face mask. Why are we wasting time with this shit? Joel ended up being right because it looks like Detroit had a better chance of scoring than Seattle there. If we're being completely honest with ourselves. Yeah, no Auburn kick six. I was hoping for it. Okay, we've got to have time. We're going to begrudgingly go to this game. Miami and Tennessee. And then I guess we're going to be active with the award stuff. Okay. Offensive rookies of the year. Does this even need to be spoken about? Is this even a debate? Does anybody want to make the case for Brock Bowers? I don't think so. This one's pretty simple and easy. Mason Rudolph stumbles. Yo, I really turned this game on to see Mason Rudolph not be able to execute a 5-step drop. The Battle of Mid. Actually, hold on. Can I get a good... Let me see if I can get this background going. Retro background, add. That is not good. What about if I do it like this? Bear with me, people. I'm trying to do a funny thing. Might not work out. Okay, did it work? It doesn't show properly. If I take this off. We got the Battle of Mid background while we watch the Dolphins-Titans game. My name is in the way, and I don't want to do too much to fix this, so I'm just not going to. Actually, hold on. I think I know how I could do this. Bear with me, people. We're going to keep trying to make this funny thing happen. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. We got it. We got the Battle of Mid. Can I add this and it still works? No, it doesn't. But yeah, this is what we got going on, people. While we watch this Titans-Dolphins game, this is what we got going on. Hold on. I'm gonna change the whole thing right here. So this is what we're doing, people. While Seahawks Lions is at halftime, we got Titans Dolphins going on. It's the Battle of Mid. Tony Pollard house call. Wait, Tony Pollard couldn't outrun a safety? What happened to him? What did Tennessee do to his abilities? Tony Pollard is supposed to outrun that man. Is he washed? Is he cooked? Is this what we just learned? This is a great addition. I'm going to do this more often. Oh, especially during Raptors watch-alongs this year. Oh, they're going to get hit with Battle of Mid for sure. Damn, perfect time for my screen to freeze as well. Just got to freeze at Battle of Mid because that's what it is. That's where we're at. Yeah, I still can't believe Tony Pollard got caught by a safety. He's supposed to finish that. Yeah, you're not lying. You're not lying, King K. You're not lying. So the Titans get a touchdown. They probably have pulled ahead beyond what Miami is capable of doing. It's going to be a 10-point game. This game is basically over. I think I picked the Titans, so I'm good for my pick. I think I picked the Seahawks to cover, so that pick would be Seahawks +5. I'm in real rough shape for that one. But yeah, I'm not about to watch Snoop Huntley, people. Yeah, for real, we got a TD. We got a TD. So I'm going to take a quick break. until the Seahawks Lions game comes back, and then I'll be back. You guys stay tuned because I'm not going anywhere. Okay, so like King said here, the good game is back on, so I can get rid of this battle of mid background, but I'm really glad I did it. I'm really glad I did that. That's going to be a recurring thing on both my channels. I'm very happy. The Dolphins Titans game did pay me back for my time with that, though. And also, thank you, King, for you said it in the chat first. And Tennessee's driving again. That game is over. So let me see what I missed so far in this game. It's fourth down already. Okay, it looks like the Seahawks went 3 and out, but it's 4th and 1. What are they? They're down 14. You gotta go for it. You can't punt it here. Down 14. First drive of the second half. Aiden Hutchinson's pushing the right tackle into the quarterback. Come on, man. How? As a right tackle, you can't have that happen. So they're going for it here. This is all or nothing. They do a sneak, and Gino gets it easy. That wasn't quite the way the Eagles do the sneak, but it got similar results. Okay, big fourth down conversion for Seattle. JSN in motion. Handoff to Kenneth Walker. Yeah, Seattle's running game has been very disappointing in this game. I feel like that's going to be the downfall of their offense at the end of the year against good teams. So far, Kenneth Walker 6 rushes for 11 yards. I mean, there's the fact that you've only ran the ball 6 times versus Geno Smith throwing it 25 times, but then there's the fact that you only got 11 yards on those attempts. Oh, and Geno Smith almost just threw a pick. Carlton Davis surprisingly, holding up okay against DK Metcalf in the grand scheme of things. Got cooked for a touchdown, but besides that play, can't be too mad with how he's done against DK. I think there was a PI that Joel was calling for. Maybe he was too handsy there, but he got away with it. 3rd and 8. Gino takes the check down to DK, who will not be brought down before the first down marker. So 1st and 10 just before midfield. Gino goes through all his progressions to take a check down to Walker, who gets about 5-6 yards. Really good job of going through his progressions there. Who is this tight end with the crazy tight end helmet? DK's got 6 for 83. Yeah, see, Carlton Davis has done okay. 5 for 53 outside of the touchdown. Geno Smith finds Noah Fant, middle of the field. I like Seattle's the answers that they have against zones. Their OC is dialing up some good plays. Good, easy decisions for Geno, and he's putting the ball right on the receivers. A lot of little hooks in the around 8 to 9 yards down the field. Geno Smith takes a shot, and Carlton Davis finally gets that flag. Carlton Davis finally gets the flag. And it looks like this is going to put Seattle in a goal-to-goal situation. I think DK was inside the 10. And his teammates have to restrain him. He is mad. Yeah, so he's getting called there because of the arm on the shoulder. I thought his positioning for the most part was okay, but when you grab the shoulder with your hand, that's what's going to get you in trouble. So yeah, it's a goal-to-goal situation. Seattle at the 9-yard line. Play action, roll right, throws to a tight end in the flat who jumps into the end zone. And Seattle is within a touchdown of Barner, A.J. Barner. Seattle's within a touchdown of Detroit. And this game is finally looking decent. Okay, I wanted to go back to this. So to quickly go back to Offensive Rookie of the Year, Marvin Harrison is the only competition for Daniels. In terms of player ability, fair, but I don't think that the Cardinals would give him enough of a role in the offense to really match up. That's going to be his problem here. Obviously, the other guy's a quarterback, so he can just create the opportunities for himself. But unfortunately, yeah, Marvin Harrison, it looks like next year might be the year when he goes crazy. Neighbors over Marv. Again, I think the big difference there is that Neighbors has a quarterback in a system where they just feed him the ball. Like they have nothing else that they give a fuck about themselves offensively. So they just feed Neighbors. So yeah, I like this list for sure. It's so hard to defend DK one-on-one without getting a PI. It's true, man, because the thing is, he just bullies you. He just overpowers you and bullies you. So then you have to really, as the smaller guy, really try, like you have to like almost exert yourself to match the physicality. And when you exert yourself, it looks like a penalty. When it looks like I'm really pushing up against somebody, it looks like a penalty. Hey, football is a really hard sport to talk about without running into problems like that. Football is not an easy sport to talk about, bro. Just even think about the positions, man. Some of the positions names are a little difficult. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, this one is tough. This one is tough. Like, who knows? I'm gonna go pure homer here and just say Quinyon Mitchell, but who knows? But like, why is Jared Verse so high? Is he doing really, really well? They're showing a replay of this pass interference call. Yeah, Carlton Davis is furious. Goff, play action. Looks deep, can't find something he likes, checks down to Montgomery, who just will not go down. Oh my god, he's still. Don't fucking kill me. Montgomery goes out of bounds at the 30. That's a crazy run. 12 tackles, a sack, and a fumble? That's not. You know what? Quinion. Give me Quinion. Yeah, you were talking about that, Joel. Hey, leave him in the game the way he's running. So in my fantasy matchup, the thing is, I was in an okay position. I had a 15-point lead, DeAndre Hopkins and Sam Laporta going up against Gibbs. So I should be okay. But then Gibbs got 2 touchdowns and it pissed me off. Let me see where I'm at with that matchup now. My 15-point lead has vanished into a 7-point lead. But I still have Laporta and Hopkins playing. Oh, that's a steal. Devontae for DK is a steal. Oh, no, number 17. Oh, he's in the 5, within the 5. Nah, bro. Give this one to Montgomery. Keep Gibbs off the field. People in fantasy should always be wary when somebody is trading a player from their favorite team. You should be careful about that. So whoever traded for Devontae from you, they should have been weary. Like, why is this guy trading one of his favorite players? Okay, Montgomery's in the game. Sick. 1st and 10 from the 7. Toss to Montgomery. Just well defended by Seattle there. They had a bunch of numbers. Don't piss me off, King, but don't piss me off. Montgomery's still in the game. I don't know why. You figure he might be tired after that long run. My dad has a thing about that, about when a running back goes on a 30, 40-yard run, giving them the ball the next play and watching them do nothing because they're gassed from the long run. They kept Montgomery in the game. They didn't bring him out for one play after that long run. Fake to Montgomery. Amon-Ra. Philly special to Jared Goff. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Detroit's trickery is next level. That wasn't even an easy throw or catch. That was crazy. Yo, ain't no might have about it, bro. Ain't no might have about it. Bro, that's not an easy throw or a catch. The defender was right there. Amon-Ra actually had to drop a dime. And then that's not an easy catch for a quarterback because he wasn't open. Detroit, man. This team. Hey, this is true, especially when you have an athletic quarterback, right? Like we have. It would be nice to see something like that. Because Kenny Gainwell is the secondary thrower, apparently. Or like the number one thrower if all the quarterbacks go down. Because I think Kenny Gainwell was a quarterback in high school. So that would be it. This really makes me feel warm inside, not gonna lie, seeing the Detroit Lions being a good football team. Well, the kind of good football team they are is what's fun to watch because they're fearless, they're aggressive, they're bold, they're just a bunch of things that if you're a football fan, you should be a fan of. Like if you like football and you don't like the Lions, I just assume that there's a story there or there's something there. Because again, they just do everything that most people want from their football team. Greg Ward Jr. was nearly a quarterback for us during the Seahawks playoff game. Yeah. Greg Ward, quarterback at Houston. Actually, a good quarterback at Houston, too, at some point. Houston, University of Houston, that is, people, not the Texans. Damn, Jared Goff has a receiving touchdown. Who'd have thought? I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but I know Kyle Shanahan did a breakdown of the Philly special. And what he was talking about is that a play designed to throw to your quarterback is actually close to an unguardable play against man coverage. So if you dial that up against the zone coverage, it's gonna fail miserably. But the whole point of a play like that is to attack man coverage because nobody in man coverage is man to man with the quarterback. So for the quarterback to run a route, the only way he gets covered is if somebody sees, okay, Kenneth Walker goes for a run. If somebody sees in a moment's notice, oh shit, I have to go get the quarterback. So it would have to be a blitzer or a pass rusher. It won't be somebody who's in man coverage with somebody else. If you look there, KJ Wright actually at some point figures out I have to go with Goff. He leaves whatever his other assignment is to go with Goff. But again, it was too late. Like it's such a split second thing for the quarterback to not be open, right? Somebody actually has to make such a quick like diagnosis of what's going on. And that's just it's a hard thing to do as a defensive player. So again, those kind of plays, deadly play call. Like it's not just a trick play for like just to be flashy or to show off. No, there's actually strategically a reason you do it. So again, you see the flawless execution of that concept here with Detroit's last touchdown. Third and 8 from midfield. Big third down for Seattle. 80 points per game. What is this a reference to? I'm not sure. What are we talking about? Oh no. Oh, the matchup? I may have missed what they were showing on TV. Holy shit, Geno Smith found JSN. Oh yeah, because these teams when they played last time it was in the 40s, and then the time before that, well no, last time it was in the 30s, time before that it was the 40s. Yeah, no, these games are always really good. I think last year it came down to Seattle winning the game on the last drive. That's a crazy play there. Geno Smith escaping the sack on a big third down and finding the target. Hand off to Kenneth Walker, and again, the running game does nothing. Are they going to give him forward progress? That was a dime too. It needed to be exactly where it was. A Lions defender almost got to it. Geno Smith slings it to Lockett. Oh my God. Geno Smith is hooping right now. Lockett runs down to the 15. We might get a lot of scoring down the stretch here. Detroit got to keep up. Detroit has to go band for band. And not like the Miami, Tennessee kind of band for band, though. They're doing a very different band for band. Their band for band is $5 bills, $5 bill and a $5 bill. Geno Smith chucks it through the field goal posts. Holding on the defense, automatic first down. Is this Carlton Davis? Nope, Terrion Arnold. So I don't know if you guys have paid attention to this, but do you guys think Nate Wiggins is playing better than Terrion Arnold? Because I think Quinyon Mitchell is playing better than both. But I wonder if is Nate Wiggins playing better than Terrion Arnold? And he finds Bobo, who's down at the 1. Yeah, this Seahawks offense is finding a lot of success throwing the ball. No success running the ball. Bobo fell down on the route too. The 1 yard line. Can they punch it in? Last time, the way Kenneth Walker scored was pretty hilarious. Okay, barely gets in again, bro. This guy's steady, barely getting in from the 1. And Seattle cuts the lead back down to 7. There's about 18 minutes left in this game. Let's check in with Tennessee and Miami, and it's still a blowout. Let me see how many passing yards Huntley has. Huntley finds Tyreek at the 10. Tyreek got wide open. Big tackle there because that stopped the touchdown. But it's a 16-point game, so it's probably over anyways. Check down to the running back. Wait, what's going on in the other game? Wait, Seattle's going for 2? Carlton Davis is good. He's going to smack the shit out of somebody. That is one upset football player. I mean, shit, he caught it anyways, I think. No, he didn't. Okay, they try it from the 1. What the hell is this play calling? Okay, I've liked a lot of what Seattle's done down the stretch. Throwing 2 jump balls on 2-point conversions, I hate it. You want to throw to DK, that's cool. Throwing to that random guy is crazy. Well, now Seattle's down 8 because of their own stupidity. And Miami is trying to drive. They're making offense look very difficult. Play action fake to the flat. Waddle has to outrun like 3 defenders. These play calls aren't hitting when they're predictable. It looks like Tennessee kind of has a feel for all these little trick plays. This is a nasty stat. Don't tell me this is this. Tell me this is combined. Don't tell me this is one team. That's one. No, it's you're right. It's both teams. Oh my god, 2 for 22. Man, they should have played this game. They should have aired this game on Tubi. Titans Dolphins belongs on Tubi. Damn, they're bullying right too now. Tavondre Sweat really is a one-man run defense. Man, if only Jordan Davis was like Tavondre Sweat. Fourth and 6 for Miami. Huntley is going to try to run for it, and he gets it with ease. So it looks like they're probably at least going to get 6 here. If they get 8, then at least we can talk about it. They seem to be reviewing this Metcalf. I mean, I guess you have to get into definition of what a knee is and how much of your knee has to be in for it to count as your knee being in bounds. Goff play action. Oh no. It's a house call. It's a house call to JMO. Too easy. Too easy. Oh, I think Detroit would be on some shit if they went for 2 right here. Just to piss Seattle off. What's going on, Gail? Good to see you. Favorite game of the weekend? Not the Eagles game. I'll tell you that much. I would say Colts and Steelers. I think Colts and Steelers was a great game. I caught a bit of the end. Vikings, Packers, the ending was good. We actually had quite the. So I think my favorite time watching football this weekend was about from 3:30 to 4. There was a bunch of 1 o'clock games that finished on the last drive. So Steelers, Colts, Vikings, Packers, Jaguars, Texans, Saints, Falcons, and Jets, Broncos. 5 games finished off on the last drive from that time period. So instead of saying one game, I'm just going to say that half an hour time slot was the best part of the weekend for me. Detroit made it a 15-point game. This game's a 16-point game. So the football seems to be winding down. I think both these games are close to being done. I think Detroit just needs to not give up a quick touchdown, and that game I feel like is as good as over. Seattle's having a really hard time dealing with Detroit. Detroit offensively they're averaging like 5 yards a carry. Goff is Detroit hasn't thrown an incompletion. Goff is 15 for 15 and Amon-Ra is 1 for 1. So Detroit's averaging 5 yards a carry and they haven't thrown an incompletion. God damn. Tyler Huntley runs it in for a touchdown. They're going to go for 2 to make it a 1-score game. Miami. Oh, he threw a pick. 10-point game. This is over. This is over. Miami's going to go to 1-3. Tennessee's going to go to 1-3 as well. Oh, okay. I think, King, I may have spoiled for you what happens on the 2-point conversion. But, yeah. We're going to check it. Okay, comeback player of the year. Because for those of you who are just checking into the stream, our secondary activity is going through the awards and projecting who we think might win. Comeback player of the year. But what constitutes coming back? Because, like, first of all, I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to play well enough to get that. Sam Darnold, what did he come back from? Did he come back from being ass? Who won it last year? Flacco won it, right? If Flacco won it, then Darnold probably is going to win it. I mean, DeMar Hamlin's probably going to win it because he's starting now. So it's probably going to be DeMar Hamlin. Lots of good games. Packers definitely need a new kicker. It's hilarious how happy they were to get rid of Mason Crosby and then just they haven't been able to replace him. Kickers are important, people. Miami's onside kick goes right to Tyler Boyd. It's a blown coverage for Seattle. They're showing the aerial shot there. But yeah, I missed Bama, Georgia completely. So I was outside on Saturday and I was kind of in my head, I'm like, maybe I'll rush home to watch Bama. But then I saw it was 28-0. And I was like, well, I have nothing to rush home for. So I just didn't. And then I saw that it was a game at the end of the game. And I was like, well, I regret this now. But I wish I watched that game. Okay. Probably Sam or DeMar Hamlin, man. It really depends how you view coming back. Coach of the year odds: O'Connell, McDonald, Quinn, Harbaugh, Tomlin, Bowles. I mean, this one is straight up just who has the best team. I don't think McDonald will get it. I think it'll probably be Dan Quinn or O'Connell. I don't think Harbaugh will do enough with the Chargers. I think Tomlin is a candidate if Pittsburgh wins like 13 games. But yeah, I think it's going to be O'Connell or Dan Quinn. Seahawks handed off to Walker. Finally, they get a positive run here. Walker, still running, goes for about 22, 23 yards. Who's down? I can't see who it is at all. Is their helmet off? Yeah, it looks like their helmet is off. It's a Lions player. I didn't see who's down. You'll vote for Dan Quinn? Okay. That's it for the main awards. There's no awards missing, right? Okay, so we did the awards thing. Proud of us for that. Happy for us. I think we did well. What's going on in the other game? Is it officially over yet? Not yet. Next week, Saints Chiefs on Monday Night Football. That game might get ugly, or like not get ugly in terms of a blowout. I just think the Chiefs' offense without their weapons, and then you combine that with Derek Carr probably shitting his pants on the big stage. That game could get ugly. Wait, the Dolphins got the ball back? It's still a 2-score game, though. Huntley drops back and has to... Wait, did he throw a pick? That would have been a crazy interception by 37. Amani Hooker. Intentional grounding from Huntley. Almost was a pick. Yeah, there was no target there for that pass. Oh, intentional grounding from the end zone. It was a safety. Okay, I'm going back to the Seattle game to see Geno Smith get sacked. Somebody smells like shit. Second and 5, Geno Smith, a little wide receiver screen for is this who is this? Eskridge? No, that is that's LaVisca Chenault. D Eskridge probably hasn't been on the team for a couple of years. LaVisca Chenault takes a wide receiver screen all the way down towards the red zone. We're at the end of the third quarter. One more quarter of football to go, and it looks like these teams are just going to keep scoring. King, you said what was it? 80 points per game? We're at 55. We might get to 62 at the end of this drive. The odds are stacked against them for them getting to 80, but it looks like they're trying. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody who's in here. 8 people watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. 2 very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. We've done a lot of streaming today. Done a lot of streaming. I think after this is over, it'll be 7 hours of streaming today across my 2 channels. So it's definitely my craziest day so far, but it's been a lot of fun. We did a media day stream for the Raptors on my basketball channel. We did a quick little salary cap convo after the media day. That was a short little stream, about 20 minutes. And then now this one, Monday Night Football. So I think next few nights will be a little bit light. I'm doing playoff landscaping tomorrow, so we're going to talk about the playoff landscape across the NFL. Wednesday, I'll probably do a stream on my basketball account. What do you mean? Oh, wait, in which game? I didn't turn back to Miami. Did I miss something crazy? I think I missed something crazy. Wait, they did an onside punt? Did they do an onside punt? They did an onside punt. Was there some confusion about who can recover the ball? Guys, I think I've seen everything now. I've seen an onside punt. Oh, that Titans special teams coach is livid. So the Dolphins, what? They get the ball? Wait, the Dolphins don't have the ball. Why was he complaining? Why was he so mad? What was there to be mad about? You have the ball. I'm confused. King, do you know what happened? First and goal for the Titans. Pollard runs right. Runs to the 7. Why am I watching this game? Okay, 2nd and 10 for Seattle. Kenneth Walker gets the cutback on the toss. Oh my God, he went all the way to the other side of the field. This is some high school shit. Oh, wow, what a touchdown. That is some high school shit to toss to the left and for the cutback to go all the way to the right side of the field, around the corner into the end zone. This is proper football. This is proper football. Okay, you're going for 2 now again, right? No? They're kicking the extra point now? I think that goes against the whole philosophy of going for 2 when you're down 14, but maybe I'm wrong. The best type of games are high scoring games, or the or the grimy low scoring games. Yeah, a grimy low scoring game when you couldn't care less about the outcome is great. When it's a grimy low scoring game and you really need one team to win, it's tough. But yeah, a grimy low scoring game with the right people, it's a good time. You know what I find really interesting? However many guys there are in the NFL that they time for the 40-yard dash, you think about like 4.2 versus 4.5 as, oh my god, that's so different, right? But at the end of the day, it's just 3/10 of a second. When you look at the speed that they track on the field for players, damn near all these players are somewhere at 20 to 21 miles per hour. Like the top line speed is actually so similar in the grand scheme of things. It's just a small fractions, and that ends up being such a big deal. But like Saquon hit what the highest speed tracked other than Tyreek Hill in the league so far. Like you'd be surprised which player is like you'd be surprised that the players that maybe aren't considered like fast, how close they are in the grand scheme of things to the guys that are. Second and 3, J-Mo in motion, handoff to Gibbs. Gibbs gets stood up. Looks like 3rd and 2 is coming. Huge play for Seattle here. My question is, with Detroit being on their own side of the field, how short do you think it would have to be for them to go for it on 4th down? 4th and inches, they probably go for it, right? That's Dan Campbell football. 4th and 2, I don't think so. 4th and 1, probably. Demo toss to the right and it goes backwards. That's the risk of a toss. And they are in a have to punt situation, I think. Okay, Seattle is back in this game. I just need like 2 more rushes or 1 more DK catch to win today. It looks like you're going to need 3 more Montgomery rushes now. Ravens players looked like they were running so fast last night to me. Yeah, so if you think about Derrick Henry, right? Does anybody think about Derrick Henry like, oh my God, this guy's one of the fastest players in the league. This guy's just so fast. Like we don't think about him like Waddle or Tyreek Hill. But when he hits top speed, his miles per hour is not that far from those guys. All these guys are fast. It's like the bigger deal is how it's not what your speed is at top speed. How quickly do you get to top speed? That's a huge difference. And then how efficiently can you change directions while maintaining your top speed? Athletically, those are way more important than top speed. At this point, everybody's fast. Bingo. Derrick Henry running is more impressive because of how big he is. This is true, but bingo, this is it. It's the acceleration. Titans just put salt on the wound. Did they score a touchdown? Guys, I just looked at the total passing yards from that game. 85 for Rudolph, 25 for Levis, 82 for Huntley. This game had 192 passing yards in total. Nobody deserves to watch that football. Nobody. They went for it on 4th and goal with 30 seconds left. Oh, that's disrespectful. What the hell? Somebody should be mad about that. Okay, Seahawks with the ball down 8. Would it not be crazy if they scored a touchdown and failed on another 2-point conversion? Or were just down because of their own aggressiveness? Yo, 88 is doing too much. AJ Barner, he scored a touchdown. You could tell he was feeling nice the way he was dancing after he scored. The guy just tried to jump over somebody. Just knows how good the Seahawks are at retaining their players. In terms of re-signing them, like just making sure nobody good leaves. Gino, pass to JSN, puts a move on somebody, gets about 8-9 yards. This game might be a game that's about who gets the last possession. I'm shocked that Seattle got a stop against Detroit, the way Detroit was moving the ball. But it looks like these teams are just going to keep shooting. I do not want to see overtime, though. I do not have the energy to do overtime. So that break that I took when this game was at halftime, I actually literally I went on mute. I turned the camera off. I went to the side there and I just laid down. I just kept the eye on the game for when this game came back, and I just laid down. I do not have it today to watch overtime. Charbonnet puts another move on. Both teams have great depth on offense, and both teams have play callers and like play designers. Second and 9. Check down to Charbonnet, who's gets it into third and manageable. It's like 3rd and 3. Wait, that was third down? Damn, I missed it. 4th and 3. Seattle. Oh boy. That third down. Oh my God. That third down might be a huge play if they mess up here. Gino rolls right. He has JSN wide open. Man, hell of a play design again. He just got schemed right open. Is this going to be a pick play? Why are they looking at this? Oh no, it's an offensive penalty. So then this means they're going to punt. Damn. These teams are trading punts after all this offense? That's crazy. Unnecessary penalty, man. Put you in 4th and 13. Seattle played themselves. Seattle played themselves big time. Probably cost them this game because I don't think Detroit messes up twice. And a false start. Oh man. Let me check this fantasy team really quick. See what I have to be scared of with Gibbs. I got a 6-point lead, so this is not safe yet. But I also have Laporta, so hopefully Laporta can get some yards here. First and 10 for Detroit. They motion Laporta to the line of scrimmage from out wide. Gibbs in the backfield. Play action. Goff takes a shot to 17. Who is number 17? I don't know who that is. Oh, that's Tim Patrick from the Broncos. Say less. Okay. Oh, they got a blocking ass receiver in Detroit. That makes sense. That's the kind of receiver Dan Campbell would like. A physical blocker. Goff is 16 for 16. Detroit has still yet to throw an incompletion. Hand off to Gibbs. Gets stood up after 1 yard. $16 for 16, and he's caught a touchdown. Talk about a hell of a night for Jared Goff. Just give Montgomery the ball. I'm 3 points away from winning. I'm with you. Keep Gibbs off the field. Gibbs up the middle. Gets 8 yards. Goff is trying so hard to remain perfect. Yeah, he doesn't want to throw this ball for no reason. First and 10, play action. He throws a screen to Laporta. Let's go, Laporta. Score. Okay, that probably has me nice because even if Gibbs scores here, I still have a lead. But then it's going to be sticky for the Lions' last possession. But that was nice. Thank you, Ben Johnson, for dialing that up. They took a shot to the end zone to Laporta. Looks like there's a flag on the play. If it's on the goal line here, oh, it's pass interference on the offense. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Flag just bailed out Goff. It's true. It's true. His completion streak persists. Yeah, it's definitely a good call there. First and goal from the 20. Toss to Gibbs. He's got some blocking. Gets about 8 yards. Second and goal from the 12. Oh shit, a handoff to Gibbs. He's getting a lot of run. Third and goal from the 9. Imagine if this play gets them to the 1, and then Dan Campbell feels like, Dan Campbell and goes for it on fourth down, and then they don't get it. That'd be chaos. Get Montgomery on the field, please. I'm begging. Yo, you're close. You're close. You need 3 points here. If he doesn't get it here, there's a chance he gets it on a last drive. But also, that drive has to happen quickly because if it's under 2 minutes, the Lions probably take knees. So, yeah, I don't know. You need this touchdown. Third and goal as well. Well, it's Gibbs on the field. Amon-Ra motions in. Goff to the end zone to Amon-Ra. The pass made it a really hard catch, but he makes the catch, and Amon-Ra puts them up. Probably is going to put him up 15 points. That's a hell of an exclamation point to this game. Goff still does not have an incompletion. Goff is what, 18 for 18 now? Down. I'll always go for it on fourth. Down in the fourth quarter. Are you referencing when the Seahawks had 4th and 13, or are you referencing when they first when the hold on? Because what are the two times that these offenses failed? There was the 4th and 13, and the Lions before. So you're talking about the 4th and 13? Because I think 4th and 13 is tough. I don't know. Well, people, Detroit is gonna get this win in the last game of this week. So catching up on how this leaves us in the standings. So Seattle will be 3-1, only one game ahead of San Fran in that division. The Lions will be 3-1, one game behind Minnesota, a game ahead of both Chicago and Green Bay. Overall now, there's two 4-0 teams and two 0 actually no, one 0-4 team. It's just the Jaguars that are in the gutter. This it's an interesting game to play. When will the Jags get their first win? They play the Colts, the Bears in Europe. I think the Bears they play in Germany. No, they play in the UK. Oh yeah, it's the Jags. Of course, they play in the UK. To be honest, they have a chance against the next three teams. But when they play the Packers and the Eagles, I think that's too much. So if they don't get a win in the next three games, they're going to lose the next five. I think the next three games, they have to get their win. Jaguars against Patriots, my God. That game's going to be a mess. So Seattle has the ball. Down 15, 5 minutes to go. They are showing this crucial penalty on Tyler Lockett on the fourth down. A game changer, really. Detroit. Detroit collapses the pocket around Geno Smith, sacks him. I think they forced the fumble, but the Seahawks lineman fell on it. But yeah, the whole pocket collapsed on Geno Smith. I think three Lions all won their reps. 2nd and 12. The clock keeps running. This has to be a quick drive for Seattle. They can't afford to have things. Kenneth Walker had to get out of bounds there. You only have two timeouts in the 2-minute warning. Onside kicks really aren't a thing in modern football. You have to get this touchdown, honestly, in the next 2 minutes. Geno Smith finds Lockett in the middle of the field. They're going to have to hurry up. Geno lobs it up to JSN, and it looks like JSN did not know the ball was coming. It was good placement for a back shoulder throw, but the receiver just has to know it's coming to their back shoulder. That didn't happen there. A big 2nd and 10. Okay, Gino tries to get Noah Font killed. This is a really good question, King. This is a really good question. I have no clue. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, he's playing. I thought you were saying, is he? Well, that's the thing. He's not getting production to the point where I actually don't know if he's playing or not. Gino doesn't want to pass to DK. Yeah, DK's out there, man. Lime green shoes. Gino dumps it off to JSN, who just can't get past Kirby Joseph. Gino. Oh, free play, free play. Take a shot. Take a shot. It's a free play. He chucks it to the end zone. Jump ball for DK. Lots of contact. And they call nothing. DK's having a good heart-to-heart conversation there with the ref afterwards. These refs have been complained to quite a bit today. I think the DK's problem there is he lost his footing beforehand. He stumbled into the contact, so then the refs are kind of not gonna. They're not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt there. Like, I thought there was a lot of contact when I first saw it, and I probably still make that call. But when I see him stumbling on the replay, I'm like, all right, I guess that's what the referee was focused on, which is tough because, again, he got mugged. But yeah, a lot of complaining in this game to the refs. Gino scrambles to the right. He's sprinting, gets out of bounds with 2:33 to go. Scoring before the 2-minute warning would be huge here. What is this? What is this flag, though? If this is offensive holding that brings it back, that's detrimental. Oh, Seattle's gonna have a chance to score and leave themselves with 3 opportunities to stop the clock. So at least they'll have a chance. But again, Detroit's offensive line and their running game in a situation like this, I have a hard time believing Seattle's going to stop it. Gino, it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Gino takes a shot. It looks like Aleem McNeil got there. Oh, he batted the ball down. It looks like Geno Smith threw it right to him. Did he not think that he was simply just going to put his hands up? Because it really just went right at Aleem McNeil. Praying for a DK touchdown. Oh, yeah, it's true. The situation's getting dire for you. Oh my God. In an effort to force it to JSN, Geno Smith hits Anzalone right in the hands. Right in his hands. Well, 3rd down. You're still before the 2-minute warning. You can even get this play off for 4th down before the 2-minute warning. You just can't run the clock. Like, they can't complete this at the 2 and then get tackled at the 1. Gino rolls right. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I'll explain this in a second. I hate this play call. Geno Smith throws a jump ball to DK. Nothing's called. It's fourth down. Okay, here's why I hate this play call. They're on the right hash of the field. So the field is not 50-50 split in the middle. There's less space on the right than there is to the left, and they roll the play to the right. So the problem is when you have all these guys running to the right and you're already on the right side of the field, you're playing in a really tight space. The whole thing that's difficult about executing offense when you get this close to the end zone is that there's no space. When you make that decision to roll to the right, you make even less space. Rolling the whole formation to the right when that's the short side of the field is ridiculous. And what happens there? There's no windows to throw into because you made the field small. That's a horrible play call, play design, all of that. And then fourth down, Geno Smith throws it out of the back of the end zone. Lockett had no chance to catch that. This game is over, people. We're gonna watch to make sure that nothing crazy happens, but I really want to end the stream right now. Oh my god, that third down play design was ridiculous. Yeah, that's his only hope. Oh shit, the ball got snapped early. Nobody was ready. And they call a timeout. Second and 10. Oh my god, play action. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Seahawks got his safety. Not that it matters. The game is still pretty dire, but wow, Detroit. Whoa, they're spotting it at literally the inch yard line. They are literally spotting, and that's fair. That's right. Jared Goff extended the ball out there. It's not a safety. That's crazy. That's so chaotic. Yeah, Joel, it's done. You should blame Gino. He had opportunities down the stretch with DK. He just refused to do smart things. Absolutely, just simply refused. When the fans can dial up a better play call than the coaches, it always makes me wonder why. I think when it comes to things that are inexact sciences, it always I think when it comes to these kind of things, it's easy to get caught up in like outsmarting yourself almost, right? Like sometimes you'll have a simple good idea, but because you think it's simple, you might think that the other team will figure it out. So now you doubt your own thing, and now you have to come up with something super complicated. Like, these things are inexact sciences, and that's why um, it's really hard to look at something and say, okay, with absolute certainty, I can say this is a good play call or a good decision, a good play design. It's really hard to say that. So, because you never really get confirmation that what you did is good, you can overthink and just overcomplicate stuff to the max. And I think that happens a lot. I think that happens a lot. But what I will say though is that play design of rolling everything to the right, that's ridiculous regardless. It's just like I have a problem with coaches and play callers and I who oh they reviewed it and it's a safety. I have a problem when people just go against conventional wisdom because there are some basic rules and principles, philosophies that are just true. Like the like for example those a team like the Miami Dolphins that basically just said, you know what, we're going to throw physicality out the window. We're just going to not be a physical team. We're going to be an athletic, fast team. Like conventional wisdom in football is that you need to have multiple kinds of ways of doing damage. You want to be able to win different kinds of games. And Miami just decided to opt against that. It's going against conventional wisdom. And I really have a problem with that. The other side of that is Greg Roman, who is ultra super duper physical, but really just almost doesn't believe in investing in receivers. That's also doing the same thing. This kind of thing. Like there's just some basic rules that it might like when I see people go against them, I cheer against them. um so yeah, I see that play design there, and I just can't believe you would roll to the short side of the field and you would just compress your own space like that. Like you deserve what came after that. All right, Joe, you got one more chance to win with DK. Whoa. Oh, no, there's a flag. Oh, no, there's a flag. Oh, no. These flags are almost always guaranteed to be on the return team. Oh, no. I would have lost it if he returned that too. That especially, the one moment to get a big return with the new return rules. If it was this game, that would have been crazy. Okay, Geno Smith drops back, airs it out. Okay, he found DK for about 15, 18 yards, something like that. You just need. Are you in a PPR league? Half PPR? What is this? Because if you're full PPR, then you just need one more catch, I think. That did it for you. That's amazing. But thank Jared Goff with everything that you could possibly thank a person with, man. Jared Goff really took a safety for you to win your fantasy matchup. Man, let's go. Wait, why are they saving their timeout? That's weird. 2nd and 10. He drops back. Pressure is there. Pocket collapses, and he can't get it to Bobo, but there is a flag on the play. I'm thinking this is defensive holding. Probably not pass interference. I didn't see it, but just based on the positioning of the no, it's pass interference. God damn. That's lots of yards. What is that, like 15 yards? Ooh, I feel like he could have had Lockett if he could throw it earlier, but the pass rush got him off of his spot. There is a flag on the play though. This looks like it's in the area of roughing the passer, especially because Geno is down. Oh man, are we gonna see Sam Howell finish this game? Body weight? Oh yeah, we got a body weight call here. Oh boy. That's roughing the passer in 2024. That's roughing the shit out of the passer too. He just yeah. Can this game end? Good question. Stop the damn laundry. This is yeah, this is getting to be a lot. We're sitting through all this just to watch an onside kick fail, because that's just how this game is going to end. Wait, what? How many points did we hit? We hit 71. We need a touchdown. If they score a touchdown here, it's going to get to that 80 points a game, King, or it's going to get close to it. Stop the damn laundry. First and 10, Geno Smith drops back, takes a shot to the end zone, and throws a pick, and this game finally ends. This game finally is over. It ends with a Geno Smith pick. Detroit wins 42-29. Crazy game, people. Lots of offense, lots of scoring. Seattle just ultimately couldn't go band for band and match Detroit. That's a crazy throw. That's a crazy decision to make. But yeah, people, had a lot of fun doing this live stream. Shout out to everybody who stuck around with me the entire time. Anybody who might be watching this on replay, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Two very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. We will be back tomorrow for playoff landscaping, where we sort through the playoff landscape and really take stock of how we feel about every team. Shout out my guy Jez, real one. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do on the channel tomorrow, 8 p.m. my time, Eastern time. And then after that, I'm probably not going to see you guys until Sunday, but I might see you guys on Thursday. Who knows? I'll see how I feel. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss when I go live, because I'd love to see you guys there. These streams are always more fun when the chat's bumping like it was today. But yeah, just bring that energy next time I see you guys. Salute. Geno Smith has gained a hater for life after this game. What a way to go out. I'm going to go out with that on the stream. But yeah, I'll catch you guys around.